Thank you so much, ma'am. And very long time I want to talk with you because I messaged you and finally I got you. Thank you so much. And little bit introduce myself first.
Yes, if you can introduce yourself, that would be great because I have no idea about you. I don't know you have idea about me or not, but really don't have any idea about you. So please introduce yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you so much giving me this opportunity. Introduce myself. As well as you know, my name is Krishna Malik, and I am
Mm-hmm.
connecting with you from West Bengal. And nowadays I live in Hyderabad. Purpose my
Okay.
job,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing a private limited company as a computer engineer. And, if I talk about my qualification, I have done graduation from Calcutta University, especially
Okay.
computer subject. And if I talk about my hobbies are playing football, cricket, and I like to talk different people and travel. That's all about me. Thank you so much. Uh, and may I know introduce yourself, ma'am? But I know very well you, and I don't know very well your English journey and your mm, education and your family background.
Okay, let me introduce myself. As you already know, my name is Hema. I was born and raised in India, Delhi. Basically, I am from Uttarakhand, but after getting married, I came to Australia. Therefore, I've been living in Australia for the last 16 years. My qualifications include a post graduation degree in Hindi honors, which I had done in India, Delhi. I am also holding a bachelor degree in education, which I had done in Australia. Therefore, I have been working as a teacher in Australia. So, by profession, I am a teacher. Besides, I have a channel on YouTube which is called The Art of Speaking English. That is all about me. If you would like to ask about my family, I have two beautiful children, my husband, and me here. My extended family is in India. So, that's all.
Thank you so much. You live in Australia.
Yes, yes.
You're you're teaching English in Australia.
I don't really teach English in Australia. I just teach all the subjects because I'm a primary teacher. I teach young kids, so I try to help them to develop their communication skills along with their learning dispositions, their identity, and moreover their social skills.
Okay, thank you so much. I want to share one thing. I about to go to America within 2 months. That's why I have a question to you. You are living Australia and you have so much experience to learn their accent and absolutely you are learning their accent and you have very much experience. So I want to learn from your son. If I get chance to go to America, so it's very necessary to learn their accent.
It is not necessary to learn their accent because in other countries, people they come across the world. Yeah, and when they come from different part of the world, they bring their culture, they bring their languages, they bring their identity. So we need to accept it. That's why we are inviting people to come to our country so that way they can just survive, they can just learn and earn the money if they want to do that. So that is the motive. We are not worried about the languages, the accent actually, as long as that person is able to understand, as long as that person is able to express his or her ideas, that is big enough. But you need to know everything about America because you are going there. You need to know the culture, you need to know the language, and you need to really learn very good English to communicate with them. But don't worry about the accent. They will be able to understand your accent very well as long as you are pronouncing the words correctly. So you need to pay attention to your pronunciation rather than accent. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely right. Because actually, I want to polish my accent. My accent is not good. You can consider because I belong to Bengali medium school. There is no equivalent English. I think when I started my English journey at that time, I didn't think that I can speak very well or not. I didn't understand at that time. So yeah, nowadays I am learning and I am improving my communication skill because when I reading class 12 at that used to call my father, Krishna, you have to learn English. You have to. At that time, I
Yes.
didn't listen my father, and because nowadays I am regretting. At that time, I would. listen and I would read very well consistency this language. So yeah, nowadays I think I am able to speak English. So thank you so much. I got chance to talk with you. So I have a question. I have so many questions to you because I have seen your video, and I think so many video I have seen. And when I see your video, at the time I have learned so many things from your video. I want to improve my communication skill, and I want to improve my pronunciation. And I want to know from your side when I meet someone and when I talk with my friends, how to make long sentence. Please tell me.
You are not able to make long sentences, so you are able to just have a small talk, and in that small talk you can just ask some small questions and you are able to give answer to small questions as well. But if you really want to have a long talk, you need to make sure first of all you need to consume a lots of English content, because sometimes we have no idea, we have no information about particular topic, so that way we get used how we can extend our communications, how we can ask questions to the person. So if you have no idea, you need to make sure first of all listen to English content more often, and you need to make sure if you like one particular content, you listen to that content over and over again. Okay, why I'm saying that? When you listen one content over and over again, that way it will fix in your subconscious mind, and even you are not learning those words or sentences, you will be able to use those sentences and those words in your conversation. When you have conversation with your friends or with someone else, you will be able to use those sentences. So this is the one thing. But if you are listening something, you need to make sure you listen to that content attentively. Okay, because sometimes we just focus on other tasks and we just switch the video on and we think I am listening, and then we think okay, I'm listening to lots of content, still I am not improving.
Yes, it's a good introduction for me because when I talk someone, I'm using basic sentence and basic grammar, and in front of people, they easy to understand what I am saying. I believe that if I use news basic sentence and basic grammar in front of people, they easy to understand what I am saying. So this kind of conversation, I think, useful for everyone. So yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, you are right. If you are not very confident while you're speaking in English and you don't know how to form sentences, long sentences, that way I have given you an idea how you can develop your information by listening attentively and listen to one conversation or one English content a few times. That way it will switch in your subconscious mind. And if you like some sentences and you find that sentence is useful, you need to work hard, you need to write down, so you need to make a plan first of all, because the way you are talking, I can guess you have no plan at this moment, you are not following any plan. Yes, you are just listening and you're just talking with the stranger through Skype. Yes, but I don't think you are focusing on other tasks. All right. So first of all, you need to make a plan, set up your goal. Your goal is there. You said, okay, I want to learn English well because I'm going, may I go to America? But at this moment, you are not confirmed. But still, if you are improving your language, you need to make sure, okay, your goal is there. And now you need to make a plan. Okay, I will dedicate my 20 minutes to listen to English content. Okay, so 20 minutes you need to keep it aside, because you can do what if you are doing something else, but you need to make sure you listen to that content attentively. Okay, you can
Yes.
engage what you are doing, but keep your ears on. Okay, carefully listen to that content and don't just switch to another one. Listen to one content over and over again. Okay, so this is the one thing, 20 minutes you need to dedicate to the listening, and you need to make sure you record yourself every day for 30 days, where you need to make sure you need to ask questions to yourself
Thank you so much. It's very beneficial for everyone because and if I get chance to meet anyone because at the time so many hesitation and so many lack of use advanced level workouts. So yeah, ma'am, I have a next question to you. How to improve my pronunciation because my pronunciation is not good. I want to improve my pronunciation.
Okay, so let me finish the first questions. I need to give you answers. So listening should be there, and also you need to record yourself. Okay, select a topic for a day, and you need to talk on that topic. And when you select a topic, you need to make sure you need to learn a few words related to that topic. While you're recording yourself, you need to make sure you use those words. And when you find okay, you are not able to use those words, then you need to go back again and stay on this topic until you feel okay. Now you are confident, and now you are able to speak on that topic, then you can move to next topic. So just do that for 30 days as well. And also you need to make sure you write what you have done whole day. Just write down, or just you can just write on particular topic whatever. If you like something, you like, you dislike, so you need to engage in writing as well. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I can surely say you are not engaging in writing and recording and all these things. You are just having conversation with the people. That's why you are not able to improve. And you find, no, I get nervous when I'm talking with someone else. Yeah, it will happen because of the lack of practice. And you would say, ma'am, no, I'm practicing every day. I'm having lots of conversation with the, learners. But you are not engaging yourself in reading, writing, and listening enough. Okay, so you need to do that religiously, you need to do that. Now we come to your pronunciation. If you really want to improve your pronunciation, you need to make sure you read out loud minimum for 10 minutes.
Because ma'am, I don't reading and I don't write because I don't get so much time. I am doing private limited job. Already I have mentioned you. I don't get so much time. When I get time, I practice with my co-learner and my friends. Because ma'am, morning to night, so many
No,
work I have to do. Because only on me for my family. I have no brother and I have sister. She got married because my mom dad they are a retirement person. So many responsibility also, my mother is not good. Still 15 days. She has high BP. That's why I had to go to hospital, take my mom. So yeah, I think so many responsibility on me, and I believe that if I take chance to talk anyone, yeah, I talk everyone because I don't get time to read and to write. So, ma'am, I think it's still 15 days or 20 days. I'm focusing these apps and I talk everyone with my co-learner because I about to go to America within 2 months. That's why.
if you're thinking just by having a conversation with co-learners, you will be able to extend your English. You will improve a bit, but you won't be able to improve well. And that way, you always will be in underconfident because you are not using all of the English aspects while you are learning. You are just talking, you are speaking in English, but if you don't have knowledge, if knowledge is not stored in your mind, that way you won't be able to speak well. Okay, you need to know some grammar rules, you need to know prepositions, conjunction, modals, how you will learn that if you are not writing, if you are not reading. I'm not asking you separately go to the grammar videos and you watch that. You can do that in your spare time before sleeping. You need to just dedicate 20 minutes or 25 minutes in English only. If you don't have conversation with co-learners because you are spending a lot of times, because if you're talking with the co-learners, three co-learners in a day, instead of having three conversations with people, you should have only one conversation. Okay, and other time you need to dedicate to writing and reading. If you won't be able to do that, that way you won't be able to learn English well. Surely, okay. You need to make
Absolutely.
sure. Just 5 minutes, it will not take much time before sleeping. Even you are going to the hospital, sit there, you are waiting for the doctors to come, you are waiting for the nurses, you are sitting, you have spare time. Just keep journal with you, a diary and pen always. And while you are waiting, you just write why you are here, why you are waiting for doctors, why you are waiting for doctors. Okay, and what you going to do after this, what you were doing before that. Just write couple of the questions and write it out. And later you need to see if you can find your errors. If you are not able to find your errors, at least you need to just see, okay, I know this grammar rule, and am I able to use those rules in my writing? Okay, because usually when we speak, even though we know all the grammar rules, still we are not able to implement due to lack of speaking practice. Yes, even
Yes.
though we know all the grammar rules is in our mind, but we are not able to implement. So that way you need to have lots of speaking practice. Okay, so if you really want to improve your pronunciation, you need to make sure that you read out loud for 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes you can read out loud. It will not take much time. If you want to improve your pronunciation, just by talking with the co-learners, you won't be able to improve your pronunciation. This is the practice time. Practice means whatever you know, you are just expressing. Okay, so this is your output. But if you don't have enough input, how you can get output? Just by having output you want, okay, I will be able to speak English well, my pronunciation will be good, I will be very good in speaking, people they will be able to understand me. It will never happen. Okay, it will only happen when you have your right amount of input. If you don't have information, that way you won't be able to speak well. So you need to spend at least 10 minutes in reading out loud, 5 minutes writing, and you
Yes,
can listen.
absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Because reading and writing also is very important. Other thing is speaking and practicing, and consistency is very important. Because when I started my English journey, and at that time I speak a lot and I practice a lot. So long time. I think I started my English journey. I think 5 years, 6 months. When I have done graduation at that time, I didn't think that English will be a spoken when I got job at that time in my office, most of the people there are speaking in Telugu and Tamil English and English English, because at the time I didn't speak single word in Telugu and Tamil English. Also speak English, and at that time I had to talk with them in English, because they does not know how to speak Hindi language, because I don't know how to speak Telugu and Tamil English. So absolutely, I had to talk with them in English. I always believe that English is our not mother tongue. English is official language. If I want to be fluent speaker, I have to follow some kind of grammatical rules, because my sound is not good. I want to know from your sound, yeah, how to
Vocabulary.
improve my vocabs, how to use by speaking vocabs. That will be very beneficial for my communication skill, and in front of people they appreciate me. And how to they appreciate me, Krishna, your English is so good, you are using new vocabs and new structure and new grammar. How to
So
improve?
if you really want to improve your vocab, you need to make sure that you listen to English content I told you, and when you read, you will collect some words, okay, and you will improve your comprehension as well. Also, if you really would like to improve your vocab, you need to make sure if you are speaking some words, in normal conversation, normal language, normal words like happy, so you need to find out synonyms of happy. Okay, so instead of say your friend, I am happy, you say, I am very glad you have done this for me. Yes, and if you can say, it gives me immense pleasure while I'm speaking with people. Okay, rather than say, I'm happy, happy, happy. Okay, so you need to find the synonym of that word which you using more often. You need to make a list. Okay, these words in my conversation I use a lot. some kind of words you're using a lot now in your conversation, like happy or sad or improve or what. Yeah. So you need to say, okay, I'm saying improve. How I can say better way? So if you want to say better way, improve, you need to find the synonyms. How you can say, I want to extend, I want to develop, I want to accelerate my English skills. So you need to find the synonym of that word. So that way your vocab will be attractive and fancy, and the way you want to express your ideas well in English, you will be able to do that. If you are able to express your ideas well in English, but you find yourself, okay, no, my English is a normal English, I want to make it attractive. So you need to find the synonym of the words which you are using more often. Okay.
Yes, you're right. So, because ma'am, while speaking, how to get energy? Yeah, when I want to talk on topic and I want to describe on topic. So at that time, I can't speak long time that topic
Because
because I have
y-
no word and I have no vocabs. I have no so much that experience, which is very important in that topic. So how to talk so long time?
if you know very well you're going to talk on particular topic, you need to prepare. You need to read about that topic. Okay, you need to collect the information about that topic, and then you need to talk on that topic. You need to choose 30 topics for 30 days, and each day you need to make sure you find the vocab related to that topic, and you make a video. Okay, each day you make a video, record yourself. If you see you are not able to use those words, then you can go back, learn it, then you can make your video again. So this is very easy, it will not consume your lots of time. Okay, so do that. And before making that video, recording yourself, you need to make sure you use the self talk technique. Because you said, ma'am, I don't really have time, I'm very busy person, I have to complete lots of tasks. So while you are working, while you're going to your home, okay, or while you are doing some kind of activity, you need to use the self talk technique. So talk to yourself. Okay, because when you talk to yourself, you don't need anything, you don't need any person to talk with, you don't need any spare time while you are cooking, while you are going to the hospital, while you are sitting, or even while you are sleeping. Before sleeping, you can just talk to yourself. Okay, Krishna, what you have done today? Okay, so you can ask this question, and you talk to yourself and try to use those words which you have learned. So every day you need to make sure you learn 2 or 3 words. Okay. And I also told you, if you really want to extend your vocab, you need to make sure you use the synonym of the words which you really use in your daily life. Okay. So these are the two things. Later you can watch this video again and you can write down. And if you use this religiously, seriously, that way definitely you will improve. I guarantee you after 30 days you will say, yes, ma'am, I improved. So if you have less time, if you really don't have time, you need to make sure you choose a topic for a day. Okay, just write couple of the words, and while you are going here and there, revise those words in your mind. Okay, write down in a paper and keep it in your pocket, and whenever you have time, just look at that word in the middle of the time, look at the word. If you are working, just stick that words paper in front of you and just keep eye on that word, and use that word in your talking. While you having self talk, you make sure you use those words. Okay, so I think the video is getting long. If you have any
Yes,
other question, feel
ma'am.
free to ask. But if you use this technique, surely it will help you. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll follow your talk and your decision, and
Okay.
I'm very happy to you because I want
Yes.
to talk with so long time. So finally, I have talked with you. Thank you so much, and I think this video I have learned so many things from your side and your introduction and your advice. I will follow because. Yeah, it's very useful for everyone who want to see this video. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Best of luck for your
Ma'am,
English
thank
learning
you.
journey, and take care. Bye bye.